All right, my trendsetters. I'm gonna try my very, very best not to laugh. Now, didn't I just say that she's about to crash out? She is about to crash out. I'm talking about Chrisean. Talk about Chrisean. Chrisean is crashing out. Now, this is definitely phase 1, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now let me tell y'all, I had actually had a reading up there. I don't know if anybody caught it. And it was for tomorrow. And it's so crazy. I don't know why it got a copyright strike on it. Damn. I just heard somebody screaming. And whatever happened in the reading, and whatever I pick up on, and I'm talking about screaming, bloody murder. Now, we know that Chrisean was in a crazy ward, and I just discovered that she experienced panic attacks, and Blue was there sometimes to calm her down, which is crazy. And I'm talking about the girl, yeah, because she really doesn't have anybody. Now, I just thought about when she said her and Sky, DJ Sky, got into a tussle because she wanted them to play gospel music versus what was going on. Now, DJ Sky is the DJ, girl. And this fool up here talking about she's the network. She actually really think that she is above everybody. I'm talking about when I say that this girl has burnt so many bridges. She out here threatening Lemmy with blood and crip sacrifice. When I'm telling you, when she realized that she is really done, like done, she gonna spaz out. Now, I don't know if any of her sisters is listening because, child, listen, y'all. I don't want her to self-delete. Because this is getting real bad. This is real bad. And she still won't take no accountability. Now, Tisa, Taziki, whatever your name is, girl, when I say that I don't need no cards to determine this. Now, that was the last reading was based on that. The one that got that copyright that I couldn't get up. And I'm talking about because I wasn't able to actually post it and seeing this after the fact. When I say it confirmed all of that. Girl, when I say that girl can stand you. Now, it was in some of the reading previous to this as well. She ain't want you on that set. She don't want none of you mother effers around here. And I don't care if it's your fault or ain't her fault. She don't want y'all around her. When I say that she blamed Tisa for going on baddies, invading her space, her network, even though it's not. Boy, girl, she want to take you out. She want to take you out. She even had the nerve to say when Blueface come home. Don't y'all see how delusional this girl is? Now, I did a reading on that. And remember the card came out that when he get home, that she going to be triggered? Where is that? Let me think. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. So I can, recall. I think I was putting on these. Yeah. What? Girl. I'm talking about sister is about to pet spaz. Ow! I'm talking about anybody coming in her path. Now, she said she was hurt when her and DJ Sky fell out. But I don't believe that. I just think she recognized another bridge had been lost. You know, it's all coming spiraling down around her. Now, I wonder if Marshy is gonna be so loyal to a fault. And remember, I did a reading on that. And then I say that it's a lot of doors going to be opening for Marsh. Ones that's going to be shut on Chrisean. And a lot of this is going to be purposely. When I say that this is an example of a spiritual ass whooping at its finest, and it's just begun. And it's just begun, baby. Now, let's even look at this in regards to Saturn, the serpent. The one that teaches you lessons, discipline, structures. You know, because if you read about it, you know that the devil, he's your own freaking shadows. And now, do I see her taking accountability? Hell no. Because she's still going to bring Tifa up no matter what it is. And that's the only person that she can really, pick jaggers at, because she's actually in her environment, the one that she invaded. Because if it wasn't for her, none of this shit would be happening. Now, to a fault, I believe that Tifa should have passed on it. Now, I want y'all to just think about this. Because I truly believe that Tifa didn't necessarily need baddies, to elevate herself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she necessarily needed that. And I want you to just imagine you got a job somewhere. And it can be any job. We say it all the time. I don't want you working right next to me because, there's a conflict of interest here. Even though this is on a different scale, still. And I want you to think about when Chrisean was living with Tifa. And Tifa said that she was received, actually placed in her lap when she was born. Now, I want to assume that there was a bond, whether it was healthy or not. She was a disciplinarian. And for Chastity to say that she wasn't allowed in the house because of the simple fact that she would mess with Tifa boyfriends. And I want you to imagine the age difference between them. And how old the man would have been that she was trying to mess with. Then think about that she's only 25 now. And how long ago that was. Think about the age. And think about the abandonment. Think about how she was compromised. And think about the positions that she was put in. Now, I want you to also think about her body count. Now, if this made me think about when she was on the show and they was having a fake blind date, and she asked the girl how many bodies she had. I was like, the nerve. And I just know that we done seen 6 alone in a couple of months with her. Can you imagine? Just think about it. She's saying that Tifa was a prostitute, selling her body. They all were, y'all. They all were. Didn't they say the mom was a lot lizard? Can you imagine not having nothing, living out on the street, having to survive? If you trying to have sex with your sister boyfriend, she was having sex. We see how free she is now. How she so easily jump into bed with somebody now. When I say man, I'm exhausted. But sometimes, the rejection is to get you in a position where you're I'm talking about, you can call it the devil, you can call it God. I don't give a damn what it is. Because it's a tower. And these towers are separating you so you can get yourself together. And you could do what you need to do to take accountability. Because if you don't learn to let, baby, there's nowhere else to go. What layer of hell you in, I don't know. But it's just going down and down and down. Further and further. Because this is just the first. This is just the first. Now, she say they got her ID. I guess they've been, breadcrumbing her the money. They ain't going to give it to her all at one time because of fear of her running away. Now, she done threatened to call blood and crap. Yeah, she ain't thinking right. And I'm talking about she doing this on the internet, on live. I mean, God. Whew. I'm just like, wow. And the cry, it just took me out. And I ain't want to laugh when I said, God damn. Because she said, I'm the network. And I was like, you know how when you looking at a scary picture or something like that, when somebody acting a damn fool and you start yelling at the TV. Bitch, I was yelling at the TV. This girl's so damn crazy. This girl is out of her gotten-picking, rabbit-ass mind. And Tifa, I want to tell you, girl, you better steer clear. Because she want to take your ass out. She want to take you out. She wants you done. Yeah. Now, I'm not quite sure what she did to Chastity. But yeah, Chastity is done. She done. Now, I read a funny comment where somebody said, those are tears of fear of going to jail. Broke. Because, oh my God. When I say she done, who the hell is messing with her? Anybody? Who beyond Zeus is messing with her? She done burnt every bridge. I told you all these doors about to be slammed shut in her face. And I just want to see right now what Marsh gonna do. That's the only thing I want to know. This is the only thing. I mean, everything is so black and white until it's like the script is writing itself. Now, a lot of people talking about this is scripted. Bitch, you couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up. Tell me where you ever seen acting like this. That Denzel couldn't pull this shit off. In his younger years. Angela Bassett. What's the other one name that How to Get Away with Murder? Oh no, they wouldn't even be able to do this. Ain't no damn way. And I'm a critic. I know when I see good ass acting, and this is not an act. I don't give a damn if it's a script or not. What's going on ain't scripted. This is for real. Now let's see. Cause I ain't heard nothing from Marsh. And then I say that what? When I say that when the devil is done with your damn ass or trying to teach you a lesson, he take every fucking thing he gave you back. Now I'm talking about Marsh right now. And we got the Six of Swords. Now, it's almost, she could be a little seasick. You know, because this 6 is in some treacherous waters right now. And we got this. And that's what it's associated with. Now, it didn't necessarily fall all the way down to the side, but it's more in the reverse, I want to say. The 3 of Swords. And now, because it's in the reverse, it could be letting go. It could be letting go. Somebody might be in her motherfucking ear trying to tell her something. Girl, listen. You gonna go down with that sinking ship? Because that bitch is sunk. That's why she having a panic attack. Trying to grasp air. But all that, she still ain't had no asthma pump. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Button go back in. And this is money. Now this is community. You know, I don't know. She might be thinking about some things, girl. And it's 33 right here. Which is South Node energy, the master teacher. Even that little 33 that she got on her fucking finger. Now, all the 3s is in here. This 9. You know what I'm saying? Is that you still left, Marsh? And just think about Marsh when she had those 2 little ponytails in her hair. Look what's on the back. And then I say that the devil is teaching her structure. Now, is that Lemmy, the CEO? And that's Chrisean that he got in her hand? Is it? Is it? And I told you. Once he get, I guess, Marsh, that's checkmate? What you think? What is that? Is that checkmate? You done threaten him with the Bloods and the Chris? And that's the script, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, where's China? Did China get on lie and cry like she cried about those little doggies? This the payout and the sun. I want to say, because I got a whole lot of shit right down here, that I think Marsh is she gonna get her coinage. She might see the light. But what is this? The 2, that's the friendship. That's the outside external conflict. And look, this is the water that she's in. And regarding her feelings, I guess she gonna take a leap of faith, or is she gonna be a fucking fool? Alright, let's see. But over here, it do look like she gonna see the light. But damn, look at that. In the tower right there. That's crazy. Because this is yin and yang energy. From the dark to the light with a tower. Now, maybe she might have to... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Chrisean gonna do something to, you know, put the nail in the coffin. She gonna do something to Marsh. What is it? How's it gonna end? What's gonna happen? Because she gonna have to do something. Everybody must go. Everybody must go. You can't have any friends, Chrisean. The only person you're going to be left with is China and Tessa. And all the other rock tards. Yeah. And this is also Marsh, because you know she's Pisces. And I look like she's going to see the light with the sun. Cup. I surrender. I surrender. Actually gonna set it herself free. Set it on fire. Let me see. Is it these? Okay. Yeah, look. I'm gonna show you these first. Look, it's so crazy that I was talking about the Pharaoh and the other goddamn reading. Now I think I posted one in regards to the Pharaoh. Oh man, you know, because I do so many. Oh man, when I say that reading was so good, y'all, but you'll never have the same reading again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm talking about so many gems Spirit was bringing to the table with that one. And maybe that's why. Now you got bitch right here with the Pharaoh. Because I told you, that's what she is. And remember, the Pharaoh wanted the firstborn. And so it is so crazy that somebody came in my comment section talking about she was sprinkling blood, but I think that was a misunderstanding in regard to what she was interpreting. But it's still so crazy because you had to put the blood over top of the doors to protect the firstborn. But yeah, the Pharaoh, and it's so crazy that I was talking about the Pharaoh, the mask, and this is why they wore the makeup on their eyes. It was a form of witchcraft. Let me show you. It's so crazy that that's coming up. And this has a lot to do with Junior as well. And she's still calling on God. Always trying to put such a divine presence in a tumultuous atmosphere, thinking that shit is cool. And I don't know if she just fucking crazy and don't know no better. Because how do you talk about Bloods, Crips, and the blood of Jesus in one sentence? I don't understand. Even though I don't see Jesus as the Most High. I'm talking about where she come from. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, bitch, is you crazy? What the fuck? I'm just like when she was telling Bino, you ain't blood. You don't pray. You ain't blood. I'm like, what? What? Let me see. Egyptian Pharaoh. Let me see. I was looking it up today. That's why it's right here. Because it was so crazy. I'm like, wow. You see, they put the makeup on their eyes because I was even telling y'all about this right here. I personally, even though I understand this concept, I think this was a whole hijack. I don't know. I just never, never quite, even the features of it. It's something ain't right about that to me. It's something ain't right about it to me, y'all. I can't explain it. And see, this is what I resonate with. This is the mind. This is the Buddha. And I wish I can even show you the Confederate flag associated with that, because they even hijacked that from us. And I'm telling you right now that with Chrisean, it has something to do with the feminine, the feminine energy, the church, and all that. Zeus. When I say this is fucking insane, and I know somebody else see this besides me. Oh my God. I know it. And even thinking about the woman, the female, I was even talking about the first time they was televising the prostitution of women.
The phrase time they was televising suggested earlier.
Let me see. Let me show you. Miss Kitty. And it was so crazy. Anybody remember her? Now you might not remember her. But this is on was it Gunsmoke? But she had a whole brothel. She had a whole brothel. And this when men and women, this was a time when even a marriage, like Lucy Ricardo and Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo would have to sleep in twin beds on TV. But she had a whole brothel selling women. And this is what this is about. Feminine energy. Being, and nobody don't seem to get this. And it's so crazy. I was even talking about hustlers, because this is what Chrisean is trying to shame her sister with. What? Being a prostitute, right? Selling the stuff, right? Hustlers. I'm talking about it came out in the car. I was like, wow. When I looked at the video. Even the New York card came up. I was like, I don't understand what New York means. Come to find out, that's where they was, in New York. At the club. I was like, what is going on? Now look. Now you got the legend and the shadow and the simp. And this, we talking about Marge now. It's like she gonna see the light, because she sent to take up for Chrisean BS. And you see the shadow? This is her standing for something. Yeah. And she was once a legend. She got her accolades, And because of Chrisean, she was able to go through some doors. She even expressed that on a video today. And we can understand that. We can understand it, right? Yeah. And I'm not saying that I agree with any of the choices per se, but I understand it. I understand it. Now let me read out what the shadow card actually says. This is crazy. And it says, deal with your demons before they deal with you. In regards to work. Now, I'm not saying that baddies is but if she had just up in there doing damn shade, eyelashes, listen, don't involve yourself too heavily, because they ain't nothing but a bunch of prostitutes. Yeah, I think, what's her name? Jacqueline Hernandez. She's a Zeus product, and they had her in the media today. I don't know, child, listen. Got so much going on with them. Yeah. Stop being the simp. Wake up. Yeah. You know? You know, you can be only loyal, so loyal to a fault. When you don't need to sacrifice yourself. Are you a martyr or what? What's going on here, girl? Yeah. But I don't know. I'm gonna pull from these and I'm gonna close it out. And I'm gonna come back. Because I'm just gonna go figure out what else is going on. But I had to say something before the night is over with. I don't even post this tonight. I was gonna leave it for tomorrow, but shit, I'm sure I have something for tomorrow. Hey, look, mind games. That's what showed up. But let me, and broken mirrors. It's giving me bad luck. But, you know, I'm sure the unfinished business. Secrets and sharing contemplation. Now, I want to say that this unfinished business could be regarding their reconciliation from the past. I'm sure they have a long line of history, and I can understand. You know, I told you. Look at the spiritual attacks and secrets. And it's going to be because of the things that's fortitude Marsh at this time. I picked it up a long time ago and I told y'all. She's going to be offered a lot of things just to get under her fucking skin. Under Chrisean's skin. And I told you. This bitch is out here doing so much spell work until it's crazy, but it's backfiring on her ass. Yeah. But sometimes when we see the destruction and we continue to stay attached to the shit, you can take on people karma and your ass can get hit. It's just like having a boyfriend that's in a gang and you're in a car with him and a drive-by come and your ass get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Yeah. Now this is the cold shoulder. Even though I'm using this deck, it's just giving me relationships because they're attachment. Yeah, look. Now this showed up twice. Sneaky, mysterious, and hiding information. Now I also want to say that remember I did the reading in regards to Tareen and Marsh and this business proposals and shit came up? You never know. You never know. Now, and again, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen tomorrow because I don't know what the hell she going to do to her. She already done told her you act like your shit don't stink. I don't know if they going to get together in cahoots and do something because Tareen... now, a lot of people believe that Tareen is her mom. But I'm only thinking... if I had a child and she didn't know that I was her mother and just, you know, because Tareen doesn't drink and she called herself, you know, even a little bit, you know, on the right track in regards to God. You know, she ain't like crazy out of her mind other than money with the gambling and stuff like that right there. And we all got our vices, and I'm not saying that, you know, I'm perfect. This is not what I'm saying. You know? I'm only just pointing out the energies to you so that you can recognize them. the guilt would whoop my ass so bad because of me, abandoning my child, and to see all the hell that she going through. You think that I will be able to fucking, know that and do that? Oh, hell no. I don't think she that damn, Taryn, I don't think she that bad. Even though she money hungry. Hell no, I don't think, no. That's the only reason why I don't think it's her mom. That's the only reason. Now, if she was batshit crazy, drunk, and, doing the most, probably she can be as bad as that. But not to have a sober mind away from alcohol and drugs. I just don't see it. I would see it more out of Taziki being capable of, And is she the mother? But she said 7 years apart. That's something to fucking think about. Huh. And maybe that's why she let Chrisean get away with so much. Hey, I said she don't look like she's 7 years older. I said she looked like she about... it would make sense why they look so much damn alike. But anyway, damn, there I go, adding more shit to the pot to think about, huh? Now, that's the only, I'm sitting up here thinking, how the hell is she allowing her to continue to get away with this shit? And that's the only way it would be the fucking guilt of that. And that's all. And that's all I got. But I'm going to come back. But anyway, Chrisean, you hold on, boo, because this is just the beginning of those ass whoopings. But your, I don't know, your mom or your sister, she's going to get some too. All right? And Marsh, this is a warning.